Hi, this is Stella. Welcome to my video. First up, I just want to show you something. I bought these amazing printables from Emma Parish Printables on Etsy. I will put the link down below. These are absolutely amazing, and I'm making myself a folio journal album. Look at those beautiful images. And so far, not finished, not by a long shot. So far, we've just got some room for photographs. I made it so that I don't have to cover any of the pretty papers with photographs. I mean, you could put a little one across there, a little one across there, or what have you, but I just preferred to actually see all these beautiful papers, so I've added extra in black. I can put photos there and some journaling, and I am going to put some charms. I've made this with 3 signatures, so I'm going to put some charms on the string. There's a little fairy realm ticket. It's got a beautiful little picture there. Can't wait to finish this, but I've got a few things I need to buy before. More photos, places, and here we've got a pocket. I've made it basically with the craft cardstock and the black, and we've got these little booklets to put photos in or journaling. Okay, that's one signature. I mean, these are so beautiful. Why would you want to cover them up? You just wouldn't. You just wouldn't. So we've got another pocket on this other side. A journaling card or photo mats. Another little journaling card in there. Excuse me. And we've got some journaling page there. I've done a lot of heavy inking because I want this to look old. I mean, these fairies, they look like they would be old, ancient. They're not, I mean, they're beautiful, absolutely beautiful fairies, but the whole concept is less pretty fairies and more folk fairies, with spelling the fairy with an E rather than an I, if you understand what I'm talking about. Anywho, there's room for a photo there, which I've marked out, and photos there, which is good. Another little ticket. I'm going to put more charms on there, and I will actually, this would be good to add a photograph. Let me just grab one. I've got one myself when I was about 9. You could just pop a bit of glue there and there, just put a photo in like that, so I can just flap over. But I would put it on some card first. Okay, more photos. Journaling page. Isn't that just so gorgeous? They're such beautiful faces. And these little booklets. That's a tag. I'll show you all my others in a sec. Look at the little face. That little face is just adorable. It's like almost looks like my eldest son when he was 9 months old or so. Huge big blue eyes, cute little pert nose. Anyway, you could put photos here, little ones, one across there maybe. That lends itself to some little photos, or some stamping, nice sentiments. Excuse me. And there's some more of these. That's just another little one of them. Little tag, journaling, or pop a photo in it. And then you've got room for photos. And more little tickets. Going to be more charms in there. The papers are just absolutely beautiful. Incredible. Okay, I designed this in a totally different manner. I've never done it before. What I did was created the signature with 4 holes, so that I had 3 sections of string. So I put all my bits together into the signature. Then I cut these straps that will fit in between those holes. So I just took the strap. I put tape all over one side. Took the strap and passed it through here, through all of them, till it came out the other side. And then I just maneuvered it, took some tape off one side, put that down first, and then worked the rest. It was a little bit awkward, but I'm really happy with. Cards?
No, not necessarily.
Okay. Okay, anywho, what I'm making is a journal photograph album. And I'm going to probably use this piece to go on the front. And I'll print out another one of those, I think, whatever one I want to go on the front. I'll print out another one so that when I fold this over, I will cover this piece with that part of there, so that when I fold it over, it looks like one whole thing. Anywho, that's for another day. As I said, I've still got a lot of work to do to put some charms and some more papers, and I have to get more ink for my printer, so it's got a long way to go yet. But I just wanted to show you, because these printables are just astonishingly beautiful. Let me just bring this down a little, like a little tab. What's that one? There's a little door in there, in that tree. Oops, sorry. And that sweet little face. You get a lot of ephemera bits with this, and those sweet little fairies there. Probably not for a young girl's fairy, because I think young girls, they like the the glitter and the bling and the sweet face. It's not sort of, how can I put it? It's not sort of, it's old-fashioned. Yeah. Some tags used for journaling or what have you. And these were cut apart, and I've inked them around the edges as well. There's that one there. And I've got another one of those. This one I cut off something here for something else. I can't remember what it was, but I will not throw that away. And I also printed out these. You get all these smaller ones. They're 2 different sizes. That's glorious, absolutely beautiful. Okay, so that's that. And I will put the link down below. Oh, and this is just some little stamps. I've inked that one, and I've inked the white inside. And I'm thinking of a belly band somewhere. Okay, so that's that. I just had to show you so you can go and have a look at Emma's artwork. Just amazing. Print them all out yourself, and great. Okay, my project for today is these little brag books, little brag album folios. Let me just see if I can get this camera right so I'm sitting comfortably. Okay, magnetized, and this one is this way and that way up. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Room for 11 photos. Now that's great for the nanas in the world. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little great grandies that I would love to put in a little book like this that I can carry in my handbag. This one I haven't finished. I've just got to decorate the front. You can have them opening on that side or that side, just depends. This one's a bit different, and in fact I like this one better. We've got a waterfall. So we've got a 3-page waterfall there. And you've got room for 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, also 11 photos. So what I'm going to do is make another one of these. Let's make one. Okay, I'm using a white cardstock that is 200 GSM. I'm not sure of the poundage on that, for those that use pounds, but 200 GSM. It's 11.5 by 6 inches. Okay, I'll just get my scoreboard. I've cut this at 11.5 by 6 inches. So now I'm going to score it at 3 1/4. 3 1/4 first. 3.5. 7.5. and 7 3/4. This first piece is the flap that closes it. So I always like to fold the one furthest away from me first. I'll show you what I mean by that. You've got your two score lines. I like to go to the last one first. and then come back and do the next one. Okay, do the second one. And then this one. This folds really well, this paper, cardstock, sorry. And we'll just push out. You don't have to have the flap quite as large. In fact, I think it might be a bit smaller. Oh no, the same. Okay, you can go that way, or you can go that way, whichever. So, okay, we're going to do the waterfall now. Need a piece of, just get me a piece of my anchor or cardstock. I normally use the A3 because I get better value for my money using the A3 size. Okay, so this is just okay, I'm doing 3 waterfalls and they need to be 5 by 3 7/8. So let's just double check. Five by 3 7/8 is perfect. So we just get our 5 inches there. Make sure we're right butting against the top there. Okay, 3 7/8. 3 7/8. 1. 3 7/8. 2. 3 7/8. Perfect. We get 3. Okay, let's just take our scoring board and turn them so that the longer side's at the top, and then we're going to score at 1/2 inch across the top there and 1/2 inch, top there and 1/2 inch. Okay, just fold them over and crease them well. Okay, now we are going to put these in first. So top, I'm going to use glue. You can use tape if you wish. Coming to the end of my glue. Just going into there. I'm leaving like a 1/16 of an inch from the top and centering it between those two score lines. Make sure it is straight down each side. Okay, and the next one. And this is going to butt up against that one there. Butt that up against it. Make sure you are straight. Now the third one. You should feel it when you get to butting it up. Okay, now this is going to be covered. And let's just have a look here. We do have a flap at the bottom, which is 5 1/4 by 3 3 7/8. So just get this out. I forgot to do it. I should have done it while I was there. Okay, 5 1/4. 5 1/4. By 3 7/8. There we go. Again, hit the long side across. I'm going to score at 1/2 inch. Okay, let me just fold that up. And this is going to be going in here. Same way we did the first waterfall. I've been having some glue problems lately. Okay, again up just a 1/16 or a 32nd of an inch, not much at all. I'm going for a 1/16. Okay. Here we go. It's there. It goes up. That'll go over. So where I've put my waterfall has decided where I'm going to put my flap. It goes that way, obviously. So what I am going to do now is I'm just going to magnet and don't forget magnet. Okay. Now can put the magnets in. I'm using these really thin, they're 1 millimeter thin, thin, 2 of them. So let's just use some tape here. I'm just guessing, eyeballing the center. Make sure you're at least 1/2 inch away from the edge so that your pretty paper will sit nicely around the magnet. That's it. Let's just grab another piece of tape. Pick the magnet up and then pop it back down. Okay, when you turn it over, make sure that your gussets are straight. And then flip your magnet. Okay, now we've got them sorted. Okay, I'm going to use let's see what I've got here. I've got this Lemon Craft. These are just beautiful papers. I've also got these farm papers. They're two different sets, but I'm going to put them together and I'm going to make a 6-inch album out of them. So I'm not going to use them today. These are my winter ones. I could use So Sweet. Let's have So Sweet first. Let's have a look at what we got there. So Sweet. Oops. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Wouldn't that be awesome on the front? That's lovely. Really like that. That's pretty. Another one of them. This is our story. That would also be nice on the front. Or going that way. That would be okay, I think. Even though the waterfall's going that way, that doesn't necessarily mean that this has to be, what do you call it, portrait. That can be landscaped. And you can put a photo here. That's awesome, I like that. That's the back of it. Nice. Sweet Dreams with that on the back. That's beautiful too. Beautiful, beautiful. You make me smile. You make me smile. I'm liking this for there. They don't do anything for me really, those ones. So I would probably use the clouds. But we need to sort the front first. So what should we go for? I'm going to go for You Make Me Smile. So first of all, I'm going to just do some measuring here. Now I only want a tiny 1/16 of an inch border around. I don't want a huge border. So that will be 3 1/8. 3 1/8 by 5 7/8. So let's just write that down here. 3 1/8 by 5 7/8. But this piece is going to be 3 and what did I say that was? 3 1/8. This one is going to be 3 7/8. So we got 3 7/8 by same height, 5 7/8. So for the front, I will probably need both pieces of this, but let's see how we go. If I want to coordinate it, that's just got to go. You make me smile, so I've got to put that. You make me smile. Well, let's just see how we can work that. 3 1/8, easy peasy. Got 3 1/8. You make me smile. Yep. So I am going to go this way. I'm going to go with the landscape there, just to get that you make me smile. And then I will put this one. I should probably put this one in. All the measuring is just up to yourself. It's up to you. So I'm going to take this off at that mark there on the wood. Keep this. Okay, let's see how it goes. You make me smile. You make me smile. Okay, and I need to take this off to 5 7/8. 5 7/8. Actually, I'm going to do half that on this side and half of that on the other side, and we'll see how that goes. That's beautiful. Okay, so just by looking at that, I'm going to take it off there, just to the inside of that plank, the plank line there, just to the inside of that. Hopefully I've gone correct. You make me smile. That fits perfectly. Okay, first up, before we do anything else, let's just give these corners a little curve. Let's round them off a bit. And all of these as well. Of course, it's probably best to do this before you put it all together, but you know me, I'll think of things later. I'm just going to do, yeah, that's landscape. Tell you what, this little thing, this little corner chomper, I bought this from Wish or AliExpress, one of the two, AliExpress I think, and I think it cost me a couple of bucks when I first started using paper, and it has done me well. It really has. I haven't needed to buy an expensive one, although I would like one that does different shapes, but it's done me well for the last however many years I've been doing this. Okay, so let us just take off, first we'll take off that tape from the magnet, tape backing should I say. Just going to put a little bit of glue. What I might do, I'm coming to the end of my glue. I've never had so much trouble with this glue, this art glitter glue. I've never had so much trouble. I don't know if it's a bad batch or what, but it's driving me crazy, so much so I'm thinking of a different brand. This is just nuts. Oh, I didn't have to do that one. Never mind. Okay, right at the edge, edge. Okay. Whoops. We are not straight. We are not straight. I don't think I can fix it. You make me smile. Okay. I don't know if I can do this. So I'm not going to. You make me smile. I was going to cut this right through there so that it fit, and you could see you make me smile, but I'm not 100%. sold on the idea. Not 100% sold. Let's give it a bash. Now I'm eyeballing this. So okay, so it's pretty much on that line there. I want to cut it on that line. Okay. Oh yeah, that works. Let's just take that little bit off the sides. And then let's take our corner round. You make me smile. So if we've only got that 1/16 of an inch, that is absolutely great. And then up here I can cut it just fractionally after that line there. And those specific measurements, just measure as you go. Me smile, yeah, and that fits pretty much. Okay, make sure our magnets have got us in the right place. Whoops, there. You make me smile. I like it. I do, I like it. Okay, now let's do... I hope I've got enough papers here for this. I really like this. Unfortunately, I have to take that little bit off. It's just 1/8 of an inch. Not even a 1/16 of an inch, I think. No, it's best an 1/8. I'll take an 1/8 of an inch off. Did you just take it off or not? You took it off the wrong side, you do. Silly woman. I did, I took it off the wrong side. But I'm quite happy to just go with it. Bury my mistake in here. So let's just make sure we are measured well. inside that first score line there, inside there. So that's where we're going to cut, to there. That's good, I love it. Take off the backing of the tape. You could make heaps of these in an afternoon. Just go on an assembly line, do all the cardstock first before you get into this. This actually is only it doesn't say how many sheets. It does not say. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That might not be enough. Now I also don't mind using strips. I don't like that wine, this is for children, so yeah, it's to keep your grandchildren or your kids or whatever in. I don't mind using this kind of thing, this way, and then putting a band. Don't mind that at all. So let's go with the waterfall first. I just want to, if I can work out the matching for all of them, or for one, then I can go for all of them. Okay, we are exactly 4.5, so let's go with 4 3/8. Let's go 4 3/8 by 3 3/4. By 3 3/4. Okay, so I need 2, 4, 6 at that size. What did I say? Memory loss. So 3 3/4, 3 3/4 wide. So 3 3/4 wide. That gets me the sweet dreams in. That's brilliant. By 4 3/8. 4 1, 2, 3/8. double checking before I go any further. That's good. So we are going to round off the top only. Okay. Okay, the width is 3 3/4. I want to keep that Sweet Dreams in there. So 3 3/4. No, that's the width, silly woman. That's the width. You've done it wrong. Of course you have. You always do it wrong. I'll hang on to that for the moment. Try it again. 4 3/8. 1 2 3/8. That's better. And 3 3/4. 3 3/4. Okay, now when you're coming to crop your corners, make sure you do it the correct way. But that's going to have to go inside because I've cropped the top. This has to go inside because I've cropped the top. So we'll do another one for inside and crop the top of it. Three and 3/4. 4 and 3. 3 3/4 wide. Yeah. Oh, I've got to keep double checking. Shocking memory. And 4 3/8. 1 2 3. 4 3/8. Okay, that's a 3. Oh, hey, look at the other side of that. The other side of that is that. And I kind of like that better. But I've got another one, so... Okay, now let's go on the outside ones, and... There on the bottom. Width is 3 3/4. Yeah. And the height is 4 and 1 2 3/8. Okay, it goes up that way, and then my cropping goes on the bottom. Okay, that's that one. Three and 3/4. 5 4 and 1 2 3/8. Okay, cropping on the bottom. Okay, one more. I can't believe I've got no more papers. This is crazy. Well then. Oh. Nope, I don't like that. Okay, that one's going there. That one's going there. Okay, they're done. Now let's fudge. Let us fudge. Oops. So obviously the width is the same. So let's just go for the length of this is going to be 4 3/4. 4 3/4. There's nothing there. Okay, 4 3/4. Okay, 4 3/4. And this piece also 4 3/4. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to butt these up against each other really tightly. Now quite often I have to use scraps, and I don't mind that at all because you can make a really pretty page just using scraps. Oh, for goodness sakes, just sit. Excuse me. So now I want it to be 3 7/8, I believe it is. 3 3 3/4, I think. My memory's shocking. 3 3/4. So which piece to take off, that or over there? And I'm going to go with this one. Okay, and there's no corner cropping on this one. So I'm just going to go and put this one straight in. Whoops, take our backing off our tape first of all. I did this with one of my recent albums, used scraps to put together, and it just looks beautiful. So I'm not averse to it at all. Let's pop these in. Oh, that is so pretty. Why am I doing that one when that one is so pretty? It's too much like that one, I think. I'm not a fan of just the cloud work. I think it just seems like designers pop that in there because they've run out of ideas. So before you decide on your papers, make sure that you have enough pieces. I'm going to put that way. I don't like that. Nah. This is our story. I need, don't you go anywhere, I need 1, 2, 3 more pieces, so let's see what we can do. I really like this green piece here, really do. So that, what could I put on top of that? Put some sky. What else? What else? Some cake. A happy birthday. I like that. So I'll take this off at the same size as this, which is about there. Make sure we got it correct. Scissors. Just put that there. Rub away any excess glue. It dries clear anyway, but just move it out of there. Okay, another one for inside here, let's see what we can build up. Building. Well then, why don't we just use that? Or that. Just need to take that 1/8 inch, whoops, off. Don't mean to slam that down. Okay, we're gonna go there and there. I could have used just the sky and clouds, and then put some little ephemera bits, cut some pieces out. Just as my daughter has arrived. I'm sure she won't miss me for 5 minutes. There, so we still need 2. Okay, I am a real scrappy person. Scrappy, love that. What else can we put with that? I know what I could do. Is more pink or blue? It doesn't really matter, does it? I'm going to take one from somewhere else. I'm going to use, let's use pink. These ones are just checks. Be used for anything, for fill-ins. I was going for that yellow, wasn't I? Excuse me. I'm going for this piece here. Or, got these. That'll be florals, I think. No, let's use this, and I'm going to just mark where I want to cut it, and then I'll just cut it. I'll go there. And over here. Okay, just crop our corners. Just the 2 of them, the top corners. Okay, so I'm going to just glue this down. Okay, now I'm going to put something on that. Something I can maybe fussy cut a little. I like that. So let's pop that in. And of course you could have, or I could have inked the corners. I'm going slightly off the edge a little. There we go. It's not a pocket. You could make it into a pocket if you wanted to, but okay. Now for the back, I would probably just okay, if I did that, just take a bit off. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this, but we'll just take a bit off there. Okay, let's go So Sweet. I don't mind at all fudging with papers. Don't mind it at all. Now I quite often use the front page. I'm going to take another smidge off this side. Okay. Now, let's see what we can do with our scraps. Scraps are awesome. And I'm looking at let's fudge this one. fudge this one. Or not. Nope, nope, nope. Just play around with what you've got and see what you can do with it. That is so pretty. So I'm going to just put that off there. So let's just do some fussy cutting here. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, it doesn't. That's perfect. So let's pop this in. Whoops, so that we can get our bone folder in. Whoops. And there's our little piece that's going to go over the writing there. So that's what you can do if you run out of paper. Fudge it. Here we go. Story. And you make me smile. You can put strips along there, but I don't bother with that. So we've got you make me smile, and then you come in here. You've got your waterfall. You can also put a strip across there, which I may do. It just depends on if I've got enough strips of this paper. Perfect little folio to fit in your purse or your handbag. Okay, you watched me fudge my way through that one, and I hope it gave you some ideas. I've got so many really nice little cut-offs here that I am not going to waste. I'm going to keep them all. You never know. I mean, this kind of thing here, I could fussy cut that to put on a pocket or something. So don't throw away your bits and bobs. Put these in an envelope. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I better go and greet my daughter. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.